So how you going, team? This is going to be a quick story about how I've had a calamity of errors since I got my hubs back in my Mustang. So took my car down to the local shops to get some milk, be a bit of a shakeout. Got down to the shopping centre, put my car into reverse and my car stalled. So normally if my car stalls, it starts straight back up, or it's not me not shifting into reverse properly. Try to start it back up, nothing. Try to start it back up, nothing. Go check the fuel pumps, nothing. So normally I can check the fuel pumps, and normally the fuel pumps haven't primed, or there's something wrong with the fuel pumps. I've blown a fuse or whatnot. So nothing. So testing everything, an hour goes by. Decide to call my wife, go, yep, I'm going to need a hand. Can you come down and call a tow truck or pick up a trailer and come get me. So she comes down with some tools, gives me a hand while we're waiting for the tow truck. Tow truck is going to be at least 2.5 hours. Getting on to about 8:30 in the evening. Still waiting for the tow truck. I start pulling fuses, checking everything I can, start prodding old wiring. I used to have a 2-step in this car, and I took it out because I started having issues with it. I wasn't too fond of it, and I started using these little butt connectors. And I was having issues with these butt connectors too. And when I cut the spark connector, I used a butt connector to pull it back together. It didn't work, and so I wasn't getting any spark, and this was the reason. So put it back together, twitched it, got it back together, got it home, sold it, haven't had a problem since. So fast forward to the next morning, decide to go for another shakedown cruise. Now I've got that issue sorted with. Jump in the car, 2 blocks down, I smell fire, or smell fumes. I'm like, oh, that can't be the car. I'm good to go. Start putting more power down. It must be outside, it can't be inside the car. Power down, power down, power down. Nope, it's definitely the car. Pull over, and this nice groovy little distribution board that I've put in instead of fuses, or they carry each individual fuses, is now on fire and melting and is not good. So the positive, where positive goes in, is on fire and melting, the solder's melting, and everything's melting in the car. So I get that out. The whole car is covered in smoke, black smoke, and I pull this out, twitch the wires home together, and get us home. So, but what was even funnier, when I was winding the car out just to make sure this wasn't smelling of, or it wasn't the outside smelling of smoke, it was actually smoke from inside the car, I popped the rear brake line. So I must have rubbed my brake line against my tyre previously. Well, I did see a little bit of rubbing. I wasn't sure it was enough to pop the rear brake line. So now, here she sits with no brakes. So when you start modding your car, I tried to make it look pretty. So each individual thing is individually fused. So I had 2 fuel pumps, the intercooler pump, and that was it on this board, and that was enough to make it burn out. And then pushing down hard on that brake line was enough to pop it. So I've got a new one from Ford coming, and then I've got a set of stainless steel ones coming from Goodrich, I think it is. So once I get the stainless steel ones, that will never happen again. So I almost lost the car to fire. So touch wood, that was a close call. And like they say, race car. Hopefully I make things simple and it won't happen again. So it's not always good things. A lot of things is taking 10 steps back, and at the moment I'm taking a lot of steps back. So thanks.